Good morning. Maybe I should tip this up a little bit. I think that'll be better. Just want to let everybody know before we even do anything that I have the penalty phase of the Ronald Anthony Burgos Arvias trial on. He's one who was just convicted of murdering his son and his son's mother, and his son was a baby, 18 months old. And so this is a death penalty case, and this is the penalty phase. It just started. So, court this morning. So it is going to be on in the background today. But good morning. Happy Tuesday. My name is Tara. Welcome to the Daily Nail, my weekday Daily Nail show. So before we get started, I want to say that I have been using a gel and top coat combo to attach my jelly tips. And they're not lasting very long because when I just popped off, I lost three, like the whole nail came off on three of my fingers.
No delusions.
So I'm going to replace them with the Luxie Nail Soft Gel Tip Glue, which is meant for
that is correct.
The jelly tips. But before I do that, I want to prep my nails with dehydrator, and then I'm going to put primer in the jelly tips and on my nails. So it's the pinky, the ring finger, and the thumb today. I've already pushed back the cuticles. I actually trimmed some cuticle off of my ring finger. So they look good as far as
suicidal, homicidal ideations, or death wishes. No history of suicide attempts reported.
Actually, let me push him back again.
So you have been sleeping and you're fine.
Maybe I didn't do them all.
During interview. No active psychotic features detected. No signs of mental decompensation were evident.
And normally I have a second device to follow along comments. But I cannot find my son's laptop. I hope he took it with him to camp today. And then, of course, he has his phone with him, too. He didn't bring his laptop yesterday, but I can't find it anywhere in the house.
I was a worker with me.
So.
Mood was neither related nor depressed. Affect was appropriate. Speech was normal. Eye contact was good. Thought process, he was coherent and logical. Suicidal thoughts, non-reported. Psychotic symptoms, non-observed. Inside judgment was good, and he was a re-entry times 3 again, and stable.
In your assessment here is that he's not.
Yeah, my assessment says that mental health specialist conducted a suicide assessment.
Let me turn it down a little bit. You can hear the witness well because they have microphones, but right now the prosecutor, like he's walking around and the microphone is at the table. So it's like you can't hear the questions. So I have it turned up so I can hear the questions, but then the answers are so loud.
Agreement that he signed saying that he doesn't have any suicidal thoughts.
All right.
On top, it says I agree.
I have a primer from Kiara Sky. I'm going to put those in the tips. My thumb is a size 0, like always, no matter what brand. And a lot of brands are too small. Their size 0 is too small for my thumb. But these stiletto tips are actually from iGel Beauty because I'm all out of the size for my index and ring finger. My Luxie nail jelly tips, I don't have that. It's the same size, and I don't have that one. I just ordered another box, and they're shipping today. So I'll have them in a day or two. But in the meantime, I'm going to use the short stiletto Pro Gel tips from iGel Beauty. I didn't put any on my nails, did I?
Mr. Fox, he's got energy for the
I think I should do that.
Withdraw.
So you guys, Dominic had fun yesterday. He called me on his way back. He was on the bus, and I'm like, hello. And he's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And then I hear him laughing with like a bunch of kids. And I'm like, did you have fun today? And he said, yeah. And then I hear him laughing and talking with the kids and stuff. And
No,
I'm like, all right, I'll see you when you get home or whatever. But he had a
Yeah.
good time. He made friends. So I couldn't have hoped for better.
no.
I don't even know who's here. I wonder if there's a way for me to see comments on my phone. There must be.
No.
Let me see. Live chat. There we go. Hi, Patty. Hi, Tara.
No.
Hi, Mallory. Okay, you're here, but you can't chat. All right. Okay. I can see comments on my phone. I think they disappear after a while, but I see you both said good morning. You all said good morning. So, good morning, ladies. So, if you missed what I said, I was popping off my nails. Remember, I used the Cosmic 2-in-1 gel top coat to attach the tips on this hand, and I lost 3 nails. Patty, maybe I should try that glue from you. Let's do that today instead. She sent me just like a nail glue, and it's a brush-on one. Then I don't even have to use the lamp. Let's try that. See how those work. I didn't have much luck with other nail glue, but we'll try this one.
Frustrating process.
Let's see.
Calm. This is a great witness.
Give me 1 second.
In here.
Put something in. All right, there we
What
go.
was complaining about? Just the uniform.
So this is the glue that Patty sent. It's Vita Tinda Nails nail glue, and it says super strong. And if I remember correctly, it's a brush-on glue.
Still in protective custody. He's like, okay, I don't have
Yeah.
that.
All right, so I guess I'll brush the inside of the
Yes.
tip. Well, let me see what it says.
Belen says, hold it together, Alanis. The
Apply
world is
nail
with you.
glue on nail tip and then
Which really is
press
frustrating.
nail
I
tips
understand.
on nail
It's been a long process.
for
It's chill.
30
And I think he
seconds.
probably doesn't feel so well. He seemed like the one with the sore throat, right?
All right.
Nicole says, I can't imagine how hard it must be to hold back
Put
the
that
snot.
glue in there, so I'll fill it the way I would normally do it with like the gel, you know.
Cameraman.
Please be straight.
We don't want to do that. That mustn't be straight.
I want to make sure it's straight before I glue it
Tori
down.
says the day has been doing great. Tranquilo.
Yeah, it looks good.
Tranquilo.
All right, I'll
Mr.
just hold
DA.
it down.
Angela says,
You don't want to glue one of these, like at least with a jelly tip, I can cure it for a few seconds, pull it out, and then check it, you know.
Thing about the management around here. Also, there's threats. There are threats in my breakfast. We were like, wait, what?
Let me press down the top of it here.
Threats in the food.
So yeah, he had a good time yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do Manny for One Color Wednesday tomorrow, and I've been doing like a lot of bright manis and stuff, and we're gonna be doing more bright manis. In fact, I ordered. Oh my God, Tara!
Being advised.
Remember yesterday we were talking about something new coming to Rebel Nail? Did you see what it is? It's false eyelashes, you guys. I never would have thought they'd get into that game. They're a nail company, man. I know Kiss makes nail stuff and false eyelashes, but
I would remember, but there's a note.
All right.
But if you can refer to your notes.
all right, it's on. Next.
October 3rd.
Thank you for this
2019.
blue, Patty.
So, but 4 months before that, you have received a letter not to conduct
Correct. Yes.
any assessments, is that right?
Yes.
So without revealing the contents of the assessment,
Oh.
okay. Without
So I
revealing
definitely
anything
find
in
it
the
easier if I
assessment,
turn
why
my
would you
hand this way
an assessment
and push the tip down. If I'm looking at my hand straight
The
on
reason
rather
being
than the
because
other way.
I believe
Shoot.
He was on Suicide Gown again, and I needed to reassess him in order to help him out and give him a uniform again.
All right, I'm just gonna
That
hold
was
it
amazing.
down here. It looks pretty straight. So the penalty phase of this trial is still happening. They said it might be as long as the trial, so it could take like 2 weeks. they're calling all kinds of witnesses. Right now, it's just like witnesses. Ooh, my finger's stuck. Witnesses like who work at like in the prison systems to talk about like the difference between life without parole and being on death row, like what the differences are between general population, you know, like what privileges they get and stuff. And then
He was respectful with you, is that correct?
right now on the stand is the psychologist who met with him at the he works at the county jail. This guy's been in the county jail for 5 years because of COVID and everything, you know.
That I don't know.
Well, you indicated on direct
It was a long time.
oriented to time and place.
And that's where he's been this whole time, you know. He hasn't even been in prison.
So oriented to time and place means it was your belief
Glue
that he
sticking out
understood
here.
where he was and what was
I'll
happening.
worry about it with the
Correct,
file.
yes.
All right, this is what scares me the most is the thumb.
He was facing a possible death sentence.
Correct.
So.
Ooh, hold on.
oriented to time and
Oh,
place,
because it said keep your eyes. You knew it was lashes?
It's fair to infer.
Is there anything you don't know, girl?
That's fair.
And,
How'd you figure that? I just didn't think they go into it, and I have no interest. I went through the fake lash. I did magnetic lashes. My niece did my lashes for a while, but I'm back to just using mascara. Yeah, because it said eyes. Hi, Michelle. I don't have Dominic's computer. I can't find it. I don't know what the heck he did with it.
Contributions.
So I'll look at my phone like to see comments. I don't think that I'm gonna put a little more glue on this. I'm using nail glue, Michelle.
But from your opinion and understanding, psychosis is a continuum, right? It's a progression. Is that correct?
Correct.
Right. So full-on psychosis would mean when you're seeing things that are not there,
With
correct?
glue on top,
Say it
and my
again.
finger was sticking to it.
They-
All right.
On the far end of psychosis.
At least
that
it's
means that
straight.
individuals aren't really talking
How are you
We have-
today,
we have
Michelle?
delusions.
to you. Or delusions. That would be full.
Today's manu's gonna be pretty
There's
simple.
no way to-
So what I
to
started
observe.
saying is that I've been doing like a lot of bright manis, summery manis, with more to come. So I think I'm gonna do like
When I
what for
saw
me is like a
His thoughts,
palette
like it
cleanse
says in the
mani.
report, they were
right?
coherent, logical, and organized.
Gonna use a neutral shimmery color that I haven't used before, but I really love it.
You're not claiming to be the mind reader, right?
No, no,
Make sure
definitely
this is fully set.
Your,
I'm afraid they're gonna pop off when I pop my nails off
It looks
tomorrow or
like
whenever. So I'm gonna use this dip from the Meet Me at the Major O collection from Revel, right? It's called Berber necklace. It's really pretty. It's like this brownish nude color. Let me show it to you.
So in October,
Super shimmery. And then I might use some 5D nail stickers. I have more, but I pulled out a couple sheets. Maybe on a couple nails, you know. Gonna keep it simple though.
They signed a contract.
I got nail glue on me and shimmer too all over
It's
me.
like, well, I need to assess him again.
All right.
Gigi Girl says he was hoping for special treatment. Did he think he was going to get preferential treatment? Delusional. I do think he did think so. Yes, indeed. It tells us a lot about him, doesn't it? That shows how manipulative he is. So even in the situation, he's a little embarrassed, and he's thinking, he's calculating. If I say I'm
Yesterday, you
suicidal,
know, was
maybe I'll get a
Monday.
free down in my own room.
And it was pouring, raining, and
Judge wants to move on.
Dominic had to be at his middle school for a bus that was leaving at 8:45 for his summer camp thing.
Your time
And,
in the sheriff's office's mental health specialist.
We
That
couldn't
is
find an Uber or a Lyft. There were like none available. It's a Monday morning and it's pouring, you know, so I was not surprised. But
that is correct.
and that's a part of our bachelor's.
Trying to get my flu off of me.
Now, and you also
I ended up
have a master's
texting
degree
Nick's
in
sister. I'm like, "Are you
administration.
busy right now?" I'm like,
Now,
"We cannot find an Uber or Lyft." I'm like,
would it be fair to
and
say we could both agree that it's the psychology minor that
the
is
bus
relevant
is
part
leaving
of
in
the
10 minutes.
jobs and mental health
And,
services. Is that correct?
So
And
luckily
this is
she
the
like
Chelsea
came
because
right
we're
down
local to
here
County Jail.
and got him to the school in
And,
time. And then this morning it was much easier to find one. So I
For a minor in psychology, that is how many hours, sir, of college credit?
sorry.
Probably 18 hours.
18 hours. So is that about 6?
So I took 'em this morning.
Okay, so
But then I
I
should have walked back because
Correct.
I got to walk to go get them. I have to do one walk, one of the ways. It's 2 miles. It's like 40 minutes. It says according to Google, but I'm a slow walker. I'm only 5 feet, 5'1". So,
And you don't hold that license.
No.
yeah. So the bus gets back at like 4:05, so I got to be there for them.
On direct examination that
And then we can take
mental health screening
an Uber home, Nick said.
Correct.
Just 4 Ubers every day is too much, you know. We can't afford that. Thank God it's only for 2 weeks that we got to do it.
Correct.
So you have a lot of
Michelle, I don't know if you were here or if you heard, but my
Yes.
landlord was totally freaking lying to us. He sent us papers in the mail over the weekend terminating our lease.
Make sure they're safe, first of all, yes.
So we got to move anyway. After he came here and said we didn't have to move.
Correct?
No, I can say we don't, which is probably the first question that I'll ask. I'll ask in my assessment is just why are they there? If they're aware of the charges. That helps me.
Just
to find
roughing
out
these
if they
up.
understand and they're oriented.
So, but it's a part of your training not to get into the facts of their criminal case, correct?
Right, I'm not gonna investigate anything about that, yeah.
Okay. Matter of fact, you don't give them.
Patty, what are you doing?
Or tell them that they have a.
I was surprised you weren't on Instagram more this morning.
No, all I do again is pretty much I just about his legal status.
Wow, my
I just
pinky
ask about
feels
the
like
charges.
super short
Obviously, I know.
compared to the
Right,
rest of
right.
my
I have a
nails, but
system where it tells me why is he there, what are the charges are.
And, you don't, for instance, tell.
all right.
These inmates that you're screening that anything they say could be used against them in a court of law like they do in movies, right? You don't tell them that.
No,
And yet you're here testifying against Mr.
Okay,
Villas
This
today.
2-in-1 gel
Yes,
top
ma'am.
coat from Cosmic
He
Nails.
said, yes, I am here.
And,
Get these on the 3
in this
nails
case,
I just
the district attorney
replaced.
talked about a letter
Um,
that, Mr. Villas's
you want your nails to be shiny if you're going to apply peel base on them.
yes,
And that wasn't me, right?
right,
It just
I wouldn't do that.
it won't work well if you apply peel
You had a
base
verbal argument
to,
with that
like,
previous attorney about this case.
buffed or roughed up
that I don't know,
surface.
I don't remember,
You don't
Oh.
remember?
yeah, I don't think so.
So peel base likes a shiny.
And it was after that
surface.
verbal argument that he wrote the letter
That's hot.
asking that a counselor, and he put it in quotes, be restricted from visiting.
Oh, I missed that comment. Hold on.
I don't remember having any contact with
Oh,
this.
it disappeared. How do I get it back?
I think you told the district attorney that that letter is in.
Live
The
chat.
letter, yeah, the letter got to the medical
What does
department.
being
it was
short
filed
have to
charge.
do with being a slow walker?
As a mental health specialist.
I don't like, I don't know. I've always been like,
Correct,
Now,
I walk at a comfortable speed. I don't walk to get my heart rate going. You know what I mean?
on April 10th of 2020,
So, and I just know when I walk with my husband, like I have to do like
there have been no
3
reports of
steps for every
violence
2 of his. You know what I mean?
No.
He's only 5'11".
Matter of fact, you told us in every interaction that you have with Mr. Burgos of US, he's been respectful.
And he
polite.
walks faster than me. He always has to
And,
slow down to wait for me.
You spoke to him just last week, correct?
yes,
Alrighty, peel
After
base.
this jury convicted.
The Black
him
Dahlia
of,
lacquer peel base,
capital
still
murder,
using
correct?
this.
That is correct.
And he knew at that time that this jury would decide whether or not he would spend the rest of his life in prison and die in prison or be executed, correct?
I assume that.
I'm gonna object to the relevance of this line of questioning.
Okay.
He's way outside the scope of the
I'm gonna have to get up and put on my air conditioner. It was like kind of cool this morning, like high 60s when I got up, but it's gonna be 88. I totally should have walked home this morning in the comfortable weather.
He is polite, okay? He's a nice guy.
All right.
I know they're just doing their job, but like, damn.
Thank you for your patience and for your service.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
just gonna turn on the AC. I'll be right
The
back.
verdict of guilty for double homicide, capital murder, was Mr. Bugo's accommodations changed?
Yes, they did.
Did he complain about that change?
Yes, they did.
His accommodations would change after the guilty verdict.
Alrighty.
Tell us more.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but you just asked him, but then he was just asking.
It's so weird. Like I'll say show comments, but then they disappear after like a couple seconds.
After the verdict,
Yes.
I don't like that.
That's right.
Patty, did you answer me?
Yes, he complained of being placed in nurse.
Oh, you did see it, Michelle. I didn't know if you saw it in the chat. Okay. Yeah, I know. And I'll tell you the other thing too. He blamed it on his head injury from when he fell out of a tree at work. He got a serious head injury. He blamed it on his head injury for our miscommunication, why we thought we had to move when really we didn't. And then he sends us those letters in the mail, and we had just mailed July's rent. And every time he gets our check, he always texts Nick, you know, thank you, whatever, I got the rent. And this time he didn't send any message, but he cashed the check. So I'm sure he knows what he did, you know what I mean? So he knows that we're gonna be pissed. Bullshit is more like it.
Isn't it? Aw, Burgos was complaining after the guilty verdict that he had to be moved to another cell.
So Nick doesn't seem like too stressed about it. Like, you know, don't worry, we'll find something and it will all work out. Things always do, you know, but
We can feel it, we know it. We know how
I'm
they roll
worried.
already. It's coffee break time. Burgos, positive vibes said, what did Burgos complain about? He complained about
But
being moved.
I'm also kind of excited that like we'll have a new place and it's definitely going to be bigger than this one. This is a small apartment, so I'm looking forward to having a new setup. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Maybe a kitchen that can fit a kitchen table in it.
It's a lot of tension. It's a lot of tension today.
Yeah, I'm sweating already, ladies.
Hope you got some rest. Thanks for working hard for us.
Is it hot where you guys are?
To jail calls that the state begins to uh, admit into evidence, and the defense has already advised the court that it has objections to them. So let's talk about it now, so that we do it after the president. Okay, so you were.
So I've been vaping on this.
The state.
What is it? Blueberry, raspberry, lemon.
It's
It's good. I was a little nervous about it, but no, it's good. So I'm glad I ordered it.
That they did to you, and from that it went down to about how many? 3 calls, and some email communication. So that's been whittled down quite a bit, and 5 calls and some email communication, and that's been whittled down quite a bit. Obviously,
Yesterday, the trial was on too, the penalty phase, but there was so many like sidebars and
so that
breaks, and after it was all said and done, the girl who I've been watching it on, Grizzly True Crime is her channel. She condensed it all down. It was an hour and 20 minutes worth of court proceedings. After like 10 hours of court, you know.
We are up against kind of unlimited resources of the state. These are 5 years of jail calls, many of which are in Spanish. We don't have a
Trying
Spanish
to
interpreter
hear
on
what they're
staff,
saying.
so the team has been forced to go through years of calls and emails until the state provided there, as you noticed, over 100 jail calls which they may use in trial. And then last night or this morning around 1:30 in the morning, we were provided with the final list of 5. Some of those calls were entirely in Spanish. We were provided a transcript of the one that was, but one of them was about half and half. And so that transcript was not provided. The team had to then use their resources to do that in a trial.
Not dry
And
yet.
so I think, first of all,
Do you guys like this color? I actually had it down. I'll show you the. I narrowed it down to 3 colors. One I had used before. This one's number 492, so I've had it for a long time. Never used it. It's Spark from Rebel Nail. It's a glow dip and it's got glitters in it and stuff. But I've never used it. So I didn't know what I would pair with it. So I was like, oh, it makes sense to use it on a one color Wednesday, right? And then I thought about Rhapsody, which is a flaky from them. It's like aqua or like teal and purple flakies. But I've used it before, so I like using these one color Wednesdays for like thermals or you know, something I haven't used before that I'm not sure what I would pair with it, or just something I haven't used before. So yeah, Berber necklace. Again, I'll show it to you guys one more time. So it's almost like a taupe color, right? But it has, I think in the description, it says silver and gold glitters. I have the box right here. Let me see if it says. I ordered another collection from Rebel yesterday. It was $44, but I had Rebel rewards, so I got $10 off, plus free shipping because all my Rebel orders ship for free with the Rebelist Club membership. So it's $34. It's the summer drop-ins, I think it's called, and there's one super cute glitter. It's like blue and pink and green or yellow. I don't know, bright colors, really cute. So I'm excited about that collection. And then there's like, I think 2 thermals. I think 2 are glows. All right, so I am using Berber necklace. It's a warm champagne with silver and gold glitters. Oh, maybe I'll use Moroccan Lights. I really like that one too. Moroccan Lights is a golden amber with gold glitters. Let's take a look at that one. Looks almost more like yellowy, like Rebel's cornstalk. It's pretty, but that is not what I would call a palette cleanser. It is a really pretty color though. What do you think, guys? Which one should I use? We'll call, for the sake of being, we'll call this yellow, and this can be the other one. So yellow or the other one? What do you think, guys?
Some of them are nickel, so
They're both very shimmery, and I'm down to do either.
How are you gonna present it?
we're gonna pay them. They're nickel.
Let me do.
And that is part of our objection.
These 2 nails are dry. This one's not.
We have a translation of when that was in Spanish. into
Oh.
English.
That's why you see me hitting my vape a lot. I'm just getting my vape on because I have nothing else to do while I'm sitting here.
And
All right, nobody gonna tell me?
By Mr. Burgos, and despite what
All right, then I'm gonna pick.
Yeah, what is conflict in this case?
any statements made by Mr. Burgos Burgos are admissible. Because they're, yes, Your Honor, we agree. And we also know that we.
I think I'm gonna go with
just right
Berber
now,
necklace.
discussed,
I like the other
issue of
one too.
control. That is a big issue in this case. We'd like to show that Mr. Burgos, one of the things that we'd like to.
And then I'll use Revel's Vivian to encapsulate my
Look at what you guys
nails.
are answering.
He responded to Mr. Boggs' questioning on, isn't it true that it's usually a
I'm
spouse
thinking we can get started because
is the first one?
these two nails are dry. I think by the time we get to the middle finger, hopefully it will be dry. If not, we'll just give it another minute or whatever. Precision tool, free wipe. I have a garbage basket right next to me, which comes in really handy.
Were kept to the shorter ones. They were
I'm
5
using
minutes
the
and 3 minutes
God, I
Yes,
almost
Your Honor.
dropped
There's, I
that
believe,
too.
two that are
Nail. All right, so see, it says
Remove-
nail
just Look
candy.
at the substance itself.
But if you try and look for nail candy on Instagram, there isn't one. It's just head candy. So they should
Yes,
create
Your Honor,
a
we're gonna
nail
offer the whole
candy
thing,
account.
And the first 2 calls are about
This guy's
6 minutes long. And I do want to say that the first 3 calls were given to the defense months before. This wasn't something we just gave them.
All right, I'll turn this down for a minute because they're just like arguing small
No, not the
details
Spanish
here
part, but
about
just the part that they had to go through 100 calls.
phone
Your Honor.
calls.
We gave them those 100 calls 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, in 2-week increments. So they've had these for a while. It wasn't something that they just.
the narrowed down.
You have to give me the content of the.
Well, Your Honor, I also would like to have an opportunity.
But
to
I'm
respond to
happy
the
with
idea
these
that
liquids. Besides the couple times I had issues with the activator, since I've been using it again, I haven't had any problems.
And if that was necessary,
And $5 for a 4-piece set is like insane, you know? And they're good. So I would definitely recommend them, especially if you're looking to save some money.
And investigators, mitigation specialists, hundreds of thousands.
Kind of messed up this nail, but I should be able to fix it on the second dip.
That was made on a capital case, would have been done. So,
Oh, I really like this color.
I'm not concerned about this. I think it's
Okay.
if the forest company does not know this. and
Hopefully I do a better job at application on this finger.
and evidence of these resources. But anyway, see, it's hard for me to rule on anything you're going to say unless I actually hear what's being complained of. Heard it take a minute right, hearsay, relevance, 403, legal protection.
Right, read any.
So,
My understanding is that
general intent.
my understanding of the equal protection judge is that they have an opportunity to have requested an expert or a translator.
There we go.
If that was necessary. And so that was my response to
Yep,
that.
that finger's dry.
Unable to do that. The part that it was a spousal.
Michelle, did you hear us talking? Revel Nail is releasing fake eyelashes now. They're gonna start selling them, and I swear to God, it said they had like 24 or 7. It was either 17 or 24. Those numbers are sticking in my head. Different styles of lashes to buy.
The right for the spousal.
That's a beautiful color, nice, gorgeous neutral, but with the sparkle.
So the code makes
I like it.
clear that there is no right under the spousal privilege code or rule, the Texas Rules of Evidence, when a child is injured in the case. Here we have a baby who was murdered. Therefore, there is no spousal abuse, no spousal privilege, nothing of that sort.
Very interesting. Okay.
This is post-crime.
No, I know the
I'll brush
conversation.
these off so I can
Oh,
see what they
The
look like.
exception you're not-
Oh, it's been around since
No,
1996.
sir. No. The exception applies to conversations before the conduct, before the charge, before the murder, or after.
What applies to all confidential spousal communications.
You understand that I have seen it in my.
Yes, no, absolutely.
I'm
I'm-
guys that St. Thomas, wasn't it? You know?
Super neutral. This is a good color for a palette cleanse, which I don't even think I've ever done a palette cleanse because I love color, you know.
That's what
But it's nice to do something like soft and natural once in a while, I guess, right? Oh, so guess what? I placed my order. My dip is done, so I placed an order to Luxie for some more stiletto tips, and I ordered a half ounce of the custom birthday dip that I had Heather make. So I don't think I'll be using my neon pigments anymore for the collab. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full hand of this birthday dip or not,
It's in the coals.
but it's definitely getting used.
And then he tells her, you're the one. I'm the one that's important, not you.
So it's going out in today's mail. I should have it either tomorrow
And so.
or
despite
Thursday.
what defense is saying, there's a purpose for bringing in these calls. To show that, and we have to show, it is our burden, Your Honor, to show that it is, that these, to show.
Heather said she put something extra in there as a birthday gift, and then she said happy birthday, which I thought was super nice. Oh my god, I messed that up.
And character may be considered in. It
was like my precision tool was pulling the dip off too. That's what happened over here on my pinky. Same thing at the sidewall. I don't think it's the, like, I think it's pulling the peel base and taking the dip with it, you know?
The death penalty. These are things that we can talk about and discuss to show the jury the type of individual
Careful
that Mr. Booth is.
I vote yes. No, I vote yes. That sounds relevant.
All right, let's brush these off. Show you what they look like after one dip. It almost looks like I'm wearing nothing except there's a lot of shimmer, you know. And my application was not on point at all. Over here, see on the side of my pinky, it's messed up. That's where I was pulling the precision tool down, and it started taking the dip. So I like smushed it back down, you know, the best that I could. So we'll fix that with the second layer. I can see a little bit over here. There's nothing, no dip. But once we get a couple layers on, I'm planning to only do 2 layers. We'll see. Maybe I'll do 3.
Or, you know, Mr. Dennis Willis would have to then violate his own Fifth Amendment right in order to vindicate his rights to maintain some sort of personal privacy while in jail, which is not entirely diminished by the fact that he's in custody, Your Honor.
Well, if things calls like, how are you all, hope you're all doing great, how are the kids, you know, where are y'all at, y'all get 6 really well over there, those calls really present.
I'm afraid to go around
You know what I'm
this.
saying? So that's still maintaining, you know, your relationship with people and yada, 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 right?
You said yada yada yada, you guys.
So it doesn't necessarily mean.
Michelle, you doing One Color Wednesday tomorrow? Any of you guys doing One Color Wednesday? Or all of you guys doing One Color Wednesday?
They want to pick them out because of the manner of the conversation, the character of the conversation, as opposed to the fact that you converse with individuals.
Everybody's being so quiet.
Additionally, I intend to show the volume of calls because we also are distinguishing the punishment of death, the death penalty, and life without custody parole, and the privileges that an individual gets as an inmate under life without custody parole. They continue to have communications and
Ooh, there's a wave in it now.
but I want to show
Flatten that out.
they're not the individual calls, but the volume of calls, especially because they portray Mr. Williams as a W family, a father and husband. I think this when we talk about Amy, and we like to show that those the
All
bond
right.
between his wife
Little.
has it's reduced completely, and now it is with another individual.
I guess it'll be fine once I file it, but there's like a little wave here. I pressed it down, but you can still see it's like a wrinkle.
We think some sort of relationship.
Oh,
And so again,
It happens.
not divorce. We got that. We got that now. Finally.
I'm surprised though because I'm flipping my finger over and laying flat. I'm gonna continue to do it that way. Just not really sure what caused that.
Because he's worried.
I must have did something wrong. All right. So you'll see I'm just gonna kind of tip over and dip into the jar that way.
She's concerned about what's going to happen with regards to the kids, but now that Mr. Booth was on the phone and he can do says, don't worry about it. Because worst case scenario, no matter what happens, I'm just gonna be moving far away and just send a message.
So this dip, Berber necklace, you can get it individually or as part of
Those are his words. And if I need to say
the Meet Me in the Major L collection, which is 6 dips. 2 of them are thermals. There's a really pretty dark teal shimmer in there. I did it again. Must be the way I'm dipping into the jar. And then there's this color and then that gold that we were looking at a little bit ago.
Other about the future, and he was trying to do it sharper. That's taken out of context and it's irrelevant to what this man has to prove. I mean, this is the condition which he is in the state's prosecution. He has a limited way to assure someone he can not.
Why is it that we get to play with consent? Why is that not his?
All right, I'll leave that. I'm gonna pour over on my thumb because I don't want to mess it up like all these other nails. The application is pretty poor.
And in fact, what was his thinking that there's nothing that right there is not going to be
If you do choose to pour your dip powder over your nails, like you're gonna guarantee thin layer and pretty much perfect application, you know. Well, it's gonna stick wherever you put the base, but you're gonna get dip powder everywhere on your nail that, and it's gonna be smooth. So it's definitely one of my preferred ways to apply dip. And you can see it did come out nice and smooth there, as opposed to some of the other nails. What is that?
So, that, on that issue,
Huh.
we find me something different.
There is. I must have hit something, or I have like yellow pigment on my nail right there. See it on my middle finger now?
If that's the court's ruling, I
I'm
would-
gonna do another
The statements without the context are even less.
layer just on that finger because I don't know what that is.
Half of the conversation.
So do you want me to sort of favors?
It makes me think it came from that other dip we were looking at, but I don't know how it got on my finger. That other dip is over there in a closed jar.
And so if you're on this,
With regard to Mr. Lopez Arias, it's his statement.
Okay, much better.
I don't see how, his statement is no more, after being told and being reported. I don't see how that.
Okay, let's put this back in. It is very, very shimmery. So, and I love shimmer, sparkle, all of it. So I really do like this dip a lot. Okay. Got a little peel base up here. Get that off. My hand is so shiny. I don't even need this. I'm gonna take this down.
that was also made on June 5th.
All right. Let's activate. Oh no, I gotta encapsulate first, huh? Okay, let's encapsulate.
So I guess you have the same, it's not hearsay, but you're saying on the multiple call. It's not hearsay because you're not trying to keep them out, keep them out.
And because again, Your Honor, it's his answer, it is his statement that shows his, the treatment that he has of his mother, because he's unable to control whether she appears
So
or not.
subsequent layers of dip base, you know, your second and third layer, by the time you get to encapsulating, these layers are drying slower and slower. So you'll see me leave my finger in the jar of dip, you know, for a few seconds. And that's just to try and absorb all of the base so the nail doesn't come out wet. So we'll get the, you know, the base will absorb the clear acrylic.
I don't think the judge is gonna allow it. What do you guys think?
The judge is making a decision on something, but I don't know what it is. I missed it. Something maybe to do with phone calls, prison phone calls or something.
You guys are like, I would love the court to be played. All of us would. I definitely would. But the judge has to be careful. We do not want them to file for mistrial or the appeals to be super strong afterwards and all that.
Yeah, and part of this is like why it's so slow and why everything's got to be done so carefully is because it's a death penalty case. You know what I mean? They don't want anything to be thrown out on appeal or, you know, all the appeals he's going to go through if they do give him the death sentence.
Just put in check now. I asked the El Paso County Sheriff's Department how much are the jail calls for Letitia Stout.
So
based on hearing figures, right? Thrown out
There's a lot to go through, and they want to be really careful and make sure they're thorough. You know.
Give me a menu, okay?
I think these eye gel tips are a little longer
And the jail
than the
$7,000.
Luxie short stilettos.
That's very pricey. But one can get it if you really
Such a
want to.
pretty
Or you
color,
can just
wow.
some. You can say the most
For a
basic
brown.
ones, and you
I
can
used to not like browns on my nails, but
buy public record. But of
they've
course,
grown
you want
on
to do it
me.
now. I just don't know. I don't know. I wonder. I wonder what the judge is going to say. I don't think he's going to allow it. He's going to be like, you know what? No, it's too. Just based on what we know so far. Roxy, thank you for being a member for 2 months. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm thinking. Not that Nikki says. I think the judge is playing it safe for appeals.
Okay, so we're gonna brush off our clear powder now, or excess clear powder, right?
100 says the defense knew about this. Why not order previously?
And if you're using a good clear, you know, a brush like this will be fine.
I think we can stop it here.
If you're worried that your clear is not like truly clear, you could use a nail brush to scrub them.
I need the lawyer to explain. Drew, can you please contact him? Tell him we need him over here now.
Okay. All right, we're gonna activate next. I'm wondering if I can push that little
And Burgos looks
imperfection down with the bag. I'm gonna grab one
more embarrassed
in case.
Are we gonna hear them? Are we gonna hear even one of them? Does he seem challenging today, this judge? A little bit. But Thea makes a good point as well. She makes some good points there too. Sure, he says, I would love to have you do a jail course. 35 and I'll be there.
Okay, so activator.
$7,000 for me. That's a lot, huh? Don't you think that's a lot? A post-trial treat. I would never pay $7,000 to hear 160 hours of that teacher. We heard so much of that voice. Remember the phone calls? I have the case file, the whole case file. I mean, the calls between her and Elle. I did not even want to click on it. I don't want to.
Oh, I forgot to press this down. Shoot. I
Oh,
forgot.
White says, I love the way you know he's smart and so fun. He's been here a few times. Have you seen him on the show? He's been on Grizzly True Crime about 3 times, I think.
That's better.
Good evening, Lily. You're in the same time zone as me, 6 p.m. Hello to Cape Town. I used to live in Globerg a little bit. Big Bay. SB74. It's for jail calls. The full case file in the Gannon Stout case is $421. But the jail calls for 5, that was also for 5 years. The jail calls is $7,000. I'm like, damn. Jail make a bank.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. This is Judge Ken, someone said. Judge Ken. We are not.
Okay, we'll give these a couple minutes to set. I have some imperfections. I forgot to press this down until a little late, so you can kind of just, it's pretty flat, but you can see on the nail like there was like an imperfection. Hopefully with filing and buffing I can fix that, and then of course the free edge needs some work. This nail looks really wonky, especially over here on this side. It kind of bulges out, so we gotta fix that. Those look like my main concerns. And then as far as after we file and buff, we got these nail stickers.
This is so mean.
Figure out what we're gonna do with those, how to use them, or where I want to put them, you know.
Again, this is part of the notice objection. I mean, there were thousands of calls and thousands of emails, and to the extent they were even narrowed down earlier this month to the notice that was produced to us last night at 1:30.
These ones are floral,
Full objections to these, but at least we
ones
say
that I
403,
pulled out. I didn't think
401.
I have a bunch of, I have some, well, not a bunch, but I have some
Only
others.
hearsay part, you know, it's only
I didn't
hearsay.
mean to bring out the floral one though. I think I grabbed the wrong one by mistake.
Let's see
But
the
our court
emails.
statements, and they're not admission.
But they're by
Yes, let's see the
Oh, you're saying
emails.
they're
I have these ones here.
They probably are. At least they see the emails, right? Someone says, I'm nosy. Wait, I need to find that comment.
All right.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that last question.
You're very honest. Chatty Cathy, I'm nosy. I want to hear the quotes.
I like that one. I'm looking for the other one like it. Oh, there it is. I think I might use those if I don't forget.
MJ, it's $7,000.
And then these ones here. These ones are cute too. There's some that almost look like a netting or a lace pattern.
So anything that he says, even.
That would look pretty
any
cool.
statement that he
I kind of like
by
that.
Mr. Burgos is defined as an admission, even though the word admission doesn't sound like he doesn't have to say anything against his interest. Anything that he says is used, that can be brought in and he's not hearsay.
We'll see.
3 times says I want to
We'll
hear
leave
how many
those
quotes
out.
you want.
There's three different rules. One's the admissions and one's
And apparently it says,
I'll leave the floral ones out too because they do have some small
So,
images on them that maybe we could use just little leaves and stuff. These are Christmas 5D ones. These are roses. These are some type of flower. More Christmas ones.
Communications from 2018.
Got these flowers,
and
but
there's one from 2020
um,
that says white.
I don't think they really go with
And
this color.
it's our
Here's some
position
other
that
like
the exception
abstract
Mr.
ones
Burgos
in here
referred
as
to,
well.
applies to communications that are in furtherance of that crime.
More
It cannot be
flowers.
the case that after someone is charged with a crime against a child that they no longer have a spousal privilege. I
Snowflakes.
don't believe
Some
that those
Christmas
are hearsay.
ones.
And further, those are entirely hearsay, and there is hearsay
Christmas.
within hearsay in those calls. And again, to the point that the district attorney was making about the introducing the
Yeah,
volume of
okay.
calls against him. I mean, the state cannot provide a privilege and then use the fact that the inmate or
We'll
defendant
get our
is using that
files
privilege or
ready. Move
service
these stickers
to
off to the
argue
side
for
so
the
they
death
don't get
penalty against
dusty.
him.
Showing the decline in the communication.
I have a 100/180 grit file. See, it's super thin. Love this for getting around my cuticle area and sidewalls. It's really good for filing the dip, around those parts of your fingers.
And their logs. And
This
they-
is also a 100/180, just a little, it feels
does not have
grittier
content.
than the 100 grit of that.
And I believe the statement was made in the defense of the non-hearsay portion of one of the calls.
My
that Your Honor
ergo
had
file?
addressed That the statements of Mr. Burgos in that call were offered to show
And a
that he would
buffer.
have the same
I think
privileges.
that's all we'll
no matter what
need.
happened to him.
And then a nail brush to clean the nails once we're done.
why does everyone criticize
I
me for
misunderstood
leaving
that
voice?
statement. Well, Your Honor, when you previously ruled that the communications with the other party in the July phone call would come in, the argument for why Mr. Burgos' statement in response to her concerns was relevant was that he is
Yeah,
expressing that he
filing.
will have the ability to contact and message her no matter what. I don't believe the fact that the state provides that opportunity to somebody incarcerated should be used against him.
Like, for example, when they leave the phone inside of the interrogation.
Want to smooth that out. I had made a mistake over here.
And then they leave.
The
and
precision
then we start
tool,
taking-
but yeah,
we
it's
can
looking
talk
good
about,
now.
Admissions inside of the interrogation room.
Yes,
That's the one, those type of things aren't allowed?
No, Your
Those
Honor.
type of tricks aren't allowed?
No, Your Honor. I think the argument that TDCJ also provides phone and messaging services as a reason why Mr. Burgos, I may have misunderstood the argument by the district attorney, Your Honor, but that's what I understood it to be saying, and I don't believe that that.
Well, that was
influences
an
the
alternative
Yes,
argument
you
that she was
did.
making, basically that She also wanted to be able to show the jury what was going to be available to them if in fact, he was given life. But if the questions and answers 1 and 2 ended up in him getting life
we
instead of
go.
death.
So you just want to make sure, especially with stilettos, right? Like you want to come straight lines down to a point.
I think that was an alternate argument to why they're relevant.
I'm not gonna, hopefully not go too pointy. I'm doing the same hand. I'm still wearing this Manny. I'm not still not ready to take it off. So I'm doing my right hand again, and I wanted to soften up the free edge a little bit, and didn't work out that way yesterday. So let's see if I can do it today.
Well, I mean, there's already testimony to that effect from the classification director. In fact, the distinctions between what are the things that are available for somebody who's serving life, what's his role, and in terms of communication, emails and phone calls.
All right, I have to smooth out that wrinkle.
Is on that role.
Well, in that case, Your Honor, I don't believe that the classification expert testified that people on death row have no telephone privileges or no messaging
I
privileges.
think he did testify that he- about the privileges. I'm not sure. I think they're different. In what they made a distinction between both.
They have access, Your Honor, to
You
both.
know more than I do.
Unfortunately, that's true. And I believe that if I had
In fact,
heard,
I think it was true because I remember getting a motion on another death case that I presided over.
That looks good.
In Jericho, where they were requesting to delay the death date, the execution date, because of an email communication between the death row inmate and some lady from England. So I guess they do have.
and telephone calls. Your
This
Honor,
is
and
one of the nails I said was
believe
gonna
the
need
classification expert testified to
the most work.
So then if they can have these, why would they be, why would there decision?
That's exactly what we are, why we're bringing it up here, is that he still has an opportunity to continue relationships with individuals, as he has been in the last 5 years.
Whether or not he gets,
Yes, Your Honor, in the-
Still trying to get that little wrinkle out.
There's possible punishments here, and we're trying to.
All right, I think I got it.
That the life without custody parole,
See if I can just soften my free edge just a little bit.
which is the most severe, they both have the same privileges and opportunities
Okay.
that individuals that are in the outside world get to have these communities.
All right, 2 are done. I'm gonna move on to the middle now.
what I was saying is, they get that communication regardless of the outcome.
Why is everybody so quiet? You guys working or?
Because the death penalty actually, that's the difference, is not.
So this nail needed some work too. Remember I had like some wideness, some bumps like kind of right before it starts to taper in. So as normal, I'm gonna start up at the top at the cuticle area and just clean all that up.
They still have the same opportunities, as
That's not helping the case. So then they're gonna say they wasn't
life
relevant.
without custody parole.
Okay, that's your alternative argument in any event. You're,
See, I'm filing just up and down here now to try and narrow that bump.
You're right. Selena says Dia is such a compassionate person and professional. The way she created a family, she had my total respect. I just mean if she was standing with her legs apart, then you'd all say, "Oh, she spread her legs. Look at her." And now that she's standing so politely and she's leaning forward to the mic, now everyone's like, "Why does she stand like she needs to pee?" I mean, do we not bully Dia?
So I'm gonna file
I think
from here. You can probably see, but there's a little bit of an unevenness here.
Swiftly.
So I want to like that to be like a straight line at the bottom, right? I don't want any bumps or anything. So I'm gonna come underneath the nail. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing here,
So let's channel
and just
snark it up.
you know, smooth that.
Oh, they all tapping things now.
Okay, so now I can work on just getting my stiletto, the free edge line.
Then you should dip in with your
I
contact.
still got a little bump over here, so we gotta get rid of that too.
But still, you will probably still continue. Yes.
I'm gonna go at it from the side, since I already went up and down, right? It's still there, so now we'll go up and down again.
So there's the confidential communication agreement. And then there's also,
Okay.
No, we're only talking about the process.
Here we go.
well, that would be the one we're talking about, because the other privilege is the privilege not to testify. That can only be, well, that could be no better.
Sometimes I'll see like a bump or an imperfection on my nail, and I won't be sure exactly like which way to go at it with the file. Which way to attack it, you know? And so I have to try like one angle. If it doesn't help, then you know, go at it a different way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We are sensitive. We have a trigger bunny and
Now, the
everything.
B4 is the exception, and it only says in certain criminal proceedings, but it doesn't list them. Don't
And a horror
worry.
hawk.
Alright, this
Those
is
comments are
looking
going to
pretty
the
good.
horror hawk.
I am in this.
We also have crocodile tears for Burgos.
Do you have the rules of evidence with you?
And the point is softer, which is what I
We
wanted.
haven't seen this cat in a while. Mr. Grizzly actually got me a fox.
There we go. All right, so those are looking pretty good. I do have 3 layers of dip plus a layer of clear, so there is an extra layer of acrylic on this now. I can tell looking at them, but it's not anything that anybody else will notice.
B, 504, B4 is laid down the
For those
exception.
that want to do it.
And I think after we buff and everything, and once top coat's on,
You know what else?
I
is?
probably won't even be
Eduardo
able
Pena's
to tell.
ponytail. Let's go there then. But it's what I want. Just look at Burgos.
Here it is.
Take your snark
Any of them,
and allocate it
it's
to
rule 504 B4A. And I have the
Thank
2023
you.
version of it. So here we go.
Here we go. The judge is like, yield. Yes. Shame. What's the Texas time? Let me see the lunch break. Okay, 11:15. At which point, as a matter of fact,
Okay. So this is different.
This looks good. This one's gonna be easy to
The
file.
officers refuse to testify. All right?
For whatever reason, I'm still supposed to be looking at this one, because that's not
Okay.
online.
Which one are you looking at?
that's what I was thinking too. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And Your Honor, I believe what I believe Mr. Elizondo should be looking at is in my book, 504 small a 4C. So it may be in Your Honor's as well.
That's right, Caroline. Don't hassling out spousal privilege.
4C, here it is. 504 small a 4C.
Okay, that looks good.
Okay.
Just gotta do the
Because you
thumb.
compelled to testify.
Are there really no comments, you guys?
You guys are gonna make me bust out my two-tone wig. I'll be like, bring it on. This is my hair, by the way.
Yeah, this part of the trial is like a whole bunch of hurry up and wait.
Should've been tonight.
It's like, oh, I can't wait for the live stream to start. And it starts, and it's like, Nothing's
Maybe there's only
happening.
praise and zero criticism.
It's all
I'm not
sidebars.
saying anything about that right now, right? But rather that, yes, only praise, zero criticism. I don't know. That sounds like a very narrow-minded question. How about just not bullying and picking someone apart for their appearance and calling a skunk and skunk hair and I don't know. It's really getting bad. Like some people are really like taking it to the next level. Vertigo says, "Thank you, G, for finally."
Let's make sure we're smoothed out and even.
Oh man. Yes, so okay. They're not arguing for a while. They're on a break. Should we also take a break? Do we need to cool off, everyone?
All right.
Parts of the state, the prosecution is not looking very good on this argument.
I'm pretty happy with
They're really not. I don't know if they
how the shape
I'm never
looks.
gonna hear anything.
So I'm gonna buff.
It says, why is
We'll
that
use the
person
ergo
getting a
file,
manager job?
clean them off, and throw
I
some
mean,
stickers on.
South African Airways.
There
they said,
These type of 5D stickers, I am going to top coat them because they're white, so my hands are constantly doing things, and they'll pick up ink, dirt, anything, you know. So we definitely want to make sure they're covered with something.
But like, she wasn't a cadet pilot though, not on a scholarship, so I don't know if the rules apply to her or not, but like it's so professional. And you must see how much people bully her over this one little.
So I'm just really quickly gonna go through and buff the nails.
What's the problem? You know what I mean? So
I would not skip this part unless you've
I
like
understand,
smoothed all your nails with like 180 or finer grit file. Otherwise, you need to buff your nails to make them nice and smooth. Plus, it will get rid of any little imperfections that may be like in the top layer. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah.
Valencia is such a technical issue, but cases have been lost on technicality. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think the judge might
It will smooth, you know, you can use it to smooth your free edges.
Be very careful. It's all risk assessment. You don't want a mistrial. You don't want that. You want this to, 5 years, full justice. This guy needs to be sentenced appropriately. Appeals must not be able to be won. He will try everything. Right, security. So I used to watch a different creators to victims' names. We don't do that here. I was so happy when I found the group so much respect.
I made a coffee right before the live. I drank like half of it, or no, I drank most of it, it looks like. But it's pretty cold now. I forgot all about it. Yeah, so
I wouldn't leave you, you know that. If I go to Netflix, then I'm not going to be here anymore, right? You want me to go to Netflix? Yeah. You know,
all right.
anyway.
Off.
Well, unless it's a baby killer, right? I would project a lot of snark at him.
The ergo file is to go around your cuticle area, and it does file out any dip that might be up in your cuticles, right? That you may have missed filing.
If about a hair or the earring or shit was tatted up, I can bet that person is more real and would help you.
It's also very gentle, more gentle than, you know, a wooden file made with sandpaper.
That's right. Melissa says focus on why we are here. Why are we here? Justice for Consalda Hernandez and Dominic Hernandez. That's what we're here for. Nancy said you could definitely have a Netflix show on Prime. Really? Are you going to recommend me? Don't, because then I'll leave you. And I don't want to leave you.
Hey, looking good. Please, I hope none of my nails pop off.
And I think you asked me this the other day. Are we going to see you
This morning, right when we were getting ready to leave in the lift to go to Dominic's school to get the bus, Dominic's like, "You lost a nail, Mom. Here it is." It was my index finger of that nail Truly Manny I just posted, so my nail was pink. The very tip of the nail was still there, but the whole rest of it was gone. But Dominic found it. So I put down some peel base and glued it back on real quick because I didn't want to go out with my nails jacked up, you know.
consulting to state and federal post.
I don't. My nails got to be done if I'm gonna leave the house because I'm the best seller of my work, right? You know, my nails shows what I can do. So I try to make. I mean, my nails are always done. Occasionally, I might lose one. So I try to make sure that my nails always
Tia
look
holds a
good.
sociology degree from the University of Colorado, where her undergrad research
I'm like a walking advertisement.
sentencing outcomes and participation in the criminal justice system, as well as social and environmental effects.
Well, if you guys are saying anything, none of the comments are coming up for me. So I'm sorry if you guys have any questions. You can always ask me later and I'll answer them. Just because I don't have, I can't find Dominic's computer. Now, there's no dip on my skin. This is more like dry skin. I'm like filing off, and like it may be some parts of
I love the block feature. Angela says, what is the
What was I
18
gonna say?
cross-out mean? No under 18.
oh, some of what the ergo file filed off, you know, and is still in the cuticle line. That happens sometimes.
Sharon says, I think everyone
And a nail brush or, you know, a rough file usually takes care of it.
Right.
All right. Okay.
Marisol said, don't go.
Okay, I'm gonna clean off the nails. Oh, you know what? What did I do with those champagne gold nail art things I bought? Remember? Wonder if those would work with this mayonnaise. I gotta look and see on my table if they're here. I put them away somewhere. If there's even anything in there I could use.
Child killer
Here's the
who was his
nails.
client's case. Remember? We didn't like that.
It's right
And I
here.
still don't like that. Like, oh, don't giggle in court. There's nothing funny about this. Although
Guys, these colors are like
she's trying to pretend she has dissociative identity disorder.
pretty
And she had
dead
an
on.
enabler, Dr. Lewis there. I roll. Anyway, so the point is that was
Let
inappropriate.
me pull out
I
the
think.
pearls
In
for
my
a
opinion,
second.
the behavior was inappropriate, but no one
There's
picked apart
some
Wilcox's appearance.
kind of
But
cool.
yet in this case, Thea isn't
I just don't know
giggling.
what
She's
I
showing
do
extreme
with
compassion
them. Unless I can maybe
to
mix
the
them in
family,
with the.
of Griselda. So
Oh,
that's great. And while I understand on day one, all
maybe
of us wanted
mix
to
them in
use
with
this woman
the
with
stickers. I'm gonna
Wilcox's
take out
ear.
the
And
chain.
he looked like he's enjoying it. He's smirking, and that's what we judge.
It's
We must judge him. Now, initially, we didn't know what her role is.
see
Like,
these
who is this
little
man
pieces.
who's
Oh, if I can get
whispering
them.
in his ear? But it's
See,
not
like
that.
the little
Now we
pieces up
understand
in
her
here.
role.
Maybe I could do
Now we
something
understand
with
what she's doing there. Or
those.
do we understand? I've read it to you about 10 times now, right? Amber says, are the trolls going to go? Yes, mods. Mods, they aren't. So, yes.
All right.
Adriana
I'm gonna
says,
put the
"We always
sticker.
hate to
Figure out what
watch
stickers we're gonna use here.
Yep, they do
If I
their
can
job,
remember,
they
I
do
do
not
like
If I was an attorney,
these.
which a lot of people throughout my life have said I should have been a lawyer, and I was always like, really? But I would be a defense attorney. There was a time when
These
I was
almost look like
really
some of these
stuck,
almost look like butterflies or something.
Why? How could they defend these people? But you have to be, well, I haven't seen that many brilliant ones, but you do have, there are good ones out there. You have to be so good to be able to make a case for someone who is so obviously guilty. It's like a challenge, you know, and I like a challenge. Otherwise, I
This
wouldn't
is
be here.
one I was gonna use. I
Due
think
to
it
overcoming
is.
camera anxiety and anxiety in general, being an introvert who doesn't even do phone calls but live streams every day for hours. So clearly, I like a challenge. I would be like, I'd want to be a defense attorney. And even in this case, I could see where the defense attorneys could have had a much better
All right.
argument. You know?
I think I'm gonna use this one
I feel like some of the
here.
arguments were like, just a little bit-
And then there's a
Ooh, there's
matching
something
one.
that I
It's
want
like you
to-
gotta
I
hunt
do
them
know
out
they-
though,
they
right?
missed that. They missed-
The
So,
matching one is over here.
Posh
So these
Latino,
two,
thank
I
you
think
so
I'm gonna
much.
go
Ooh,
with.
the 199 super sticker.
Let me grab
That's right.
my
And it says, Nice. Nancy already come up
Tweezers.
with- Nancy,
Definitely
you are
need
lucky today
tweezers for these
because
kinds of
all
things
capital
here.
cases have to have a liaison to go over all of the information because there's always an appeal. Exactly.
These stickers I'm pretty sure I got from Amazon,
And
you
it says,
guys.
something. What's the issue about phone calls or text messages? There's no expectation of privacy in the jail prison. I don't know, but the judge is being very, very careful. Right? Okay. Jamie says, let the woman do her hair as she wishes. Yes.
Just
Jabba
pressing
Long,
it
thank you for the
down.
$20 super sticker. Sorry if I missed anyone. Thank you so much.
So that one looks like
Janet said we
that.
have the best beautiful monster. Yes, we do. Fun and funky says.
Now, I mean, do I want to put the same one or do I want to put something
Well,
different?
the mods are on it. Please just give them some grace. We're on it too. I'm
I
trying to
was
grace them
thanking
too, and
about
help
doing
them
this.
here.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same one.
Stay with us, actually. Be the example. Don't leave. Susanna said, yeah, I'm just like, if I can stay in the house and whatever, I would start a YouTube channel. I found the solution. Start a YouTube channel. We'll be busy day and night and never have to leave because there's too much work to do. Christine says privacy for the other person, not the defendant. That's right.
These
Sana
tweezers
says,
are cool because they got this little thing here which works well for pressing decals or stickers or whatever. And these tweezers are from Color My World Dips. I think they're like $5, maybe $6.
And they are sometimes
I
people
think they're
that are
$4.99
wrong for it,
now.
you know. And thankfully they do have people like defense attorney and Thea to help out. Melissa says defense attorneys are
That's
the
what
last
they
line
look
of democracy,
like.
fair and balanced justice system. Phantom says this is not a break. It's not an official break. They didn't say it's a break. They're just busy discussing a few things here, right? Diane Pulido says, I, as a Mex, am really appreciative of the effort you take in pronouncing all these Spanish names correctly. You do a great job. Oh, thank you so much. Be kind says courtrooms.
I think I'm gonna. Let me see about these.
Yeah,
There's
and,
some small, tiny ones. I might throw these on 2 more nails.
You could nitpick all of them, right? Which I think we could nitpick the age.
So hard to get these little ones, and once they stick, they're like impossible to get off unless you rip
on
them.
his chair like that, like rocking in that chair. We're like, whoa, he's really rocking on that chair. It's an observation of his behavior, right? But no one was saying like, oh, look at his hair, or look at this, or look at physical appearance stuff. Yeah, anyway, I think I rest my case.
Okay.
The Grizzly prosecution rest their case. Maybe I am on the defense team. Defense for the defense, as much as yes, some of them do annoy me. Yes, indeed.
Just something small,
Like
and I'm
body
gonna put the
language, right?
same
If you're a defense attorney,
thing
you gotta watch some behavior panels. You gotta watch some body
on
language
the
stuff. You gotta come
index
across as
finger here.
authoritative, right? And I think that this type of body language from Boggs doesn't do him any favors because this looks very submissive, very like okay, very correct. You know what I mean? Like you got this, bro. Myra.
Looks good. Even
how much
enough,
do you
I
want?
think.
Myra, thank you so much for your £5.
I was only gonna put these on 2 nails, but when you know how sometimes you start and you just keep going.
That's right. Anna says rocking can be a soothing mechanism.
What could I do with these?
Yeah, I know all about it. Apparently,
I
you
guess
and
I'll save these for
Right?
another day since I'm using the stickers.
And you're not gonna be able to. Yes.
I feel like I need to put something else on
My
these.
pilot training they actually made us do a presentation and present something, right? And I stood in front of a whole class of like
There's a
a
tube.
whole 40 people here. I mean, now there's like 8,000 people here. But I'm in my office, I feel very safe. But there as well, it's just like rocking side to side.
Mm.
People are like, the critique afterwards was like, okay, very nice presentation, but rocking side to side.
Yeah,
is
I'm
not
just gonna
good."
leave
I'm
it.
like, oh.
All right. Leaving it.
Lewis Seable. Do you have to let people express
I'm not
it?
crazy
I really
about
don't,
it,
because it's my channel and it's my community
whatever.
standard. And we are kind over here. So we do not allow bullying over here. We do not allow victim blaming or shaming over here. There's other places to go for that.
I think it's
I
just
don't know
kind
how
of
to
like
do
a
it basically.
boring color, so
Thank
that's
you.
why I'm
We
saying
don't do
that.
over here. So
But
you see, once you say you have to let people express how they
I
feel,
like
do I
these
have
two
to allow
stickers
bullying in the
here.
community that I can
These
do?
are just kind of like, maybe I should use something a little bigger, or maybe I can.
Do I get emailed by district attorneys and law enforcement to thank me for my compassion because I just let people express whatever they want? No. Sorry, but no.
Hmm.
And breathe. And breathe, everyone. Okay, okay. So, do you think they're going to allow the jail calls or not? Maybe I should.
I could add.
Hold on 1 second, please. Stand by. Grizzlies. Jenna said, keeping calm and grizzly
All right.
on.
I don't think
And
it's gonna
I
make
never
it any
flex
worse
that,
what I'm
but I
doing
get
because I'm not
most
really happy
incredible
with how
details
these
that just make
accent
people
nails look.
happy dance here.
So
It
let's
is so nice.
try.
From
I'm afraid I'm gonna
district
put it
attorneys
crooked
in
if I do it at
multiple
this angle.
cases, right? District attorneys, lead detectives,
All right.
crime analysts.
And
It's
try and
amazing
line this
to
up
hear from them
perfectly
and
here.
be like, you appreciate our community and what we do. To hear from victims' families and friends. Wow. T-Bird London, I'm going to answer you in a moment. Let's
Pull
do
that
this
out.
all here. What do you think? They will play the jail calls.
All right.
I just want to see. None of us know, but do you think so? I'm saying yes, no, emails.
All right, I'm gonna put a one like that on the pinky
So
too.
they do have emails as well that they might show us. So do you think they'll play the jail calls? Yes, no, or they're going to show us the email first?
Play the jail calls. That's what they're arguing about right now.
Okay.
Come on, get on there.
Just a little bit here. Hold on.
I made spaghetti and meatballs for supper last night. That's like one of Dominic's new favorites.
So let's get back to some of those messages.
But then I was stupid. I didn't save the leftovers.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Michelle Brownlee, welcome to Grizzly Super Supporter. Thank you so much, Michelle.
All right.
T-Bird.
I'm still not happy with it.
Enough. We need a safe chat. Thank you for being our voice. Thank you so much. Okay. Paul says bring up the snark. Oh, you can feel it green.
Ooh.
Marisol says it's all about Dominic.
All right, there's some little ones. Let's add. All right.
Oh,
I see some little things that I think can make this look a little better.
You mean the Afrikaans? Can I teach a little
No,
bit?
I can't give up. So let's put this.
Thank you so much for your very sweet. Look at that little. Is it like a little fox? Thank you for your $9.99 super sticker. Carrie case is probably not. They did a bad job arguing for them in my
Where do I want to put this one? Hold on.
Objection cake says G has 177k subs. I think she knows what she's doing. Thank you, objection cake.
Ah, part of it's stuck, but not the rest of it.
Yes.
Shoot.
Okay. Sorry, just going slowly through these comments. I'll catch up again.
All right, I ruined that one. That's not gonna work.
I'm not missing any. Dorothy says G's channel. G's rules is right.
Okay. Here's some like little
Caroline
leaf
says, ask yourself if
type
you can help
things.
with
We'll try
evidence will
these.
change the jury's mind. We can defense efforts are futile. It's showbiz now. Prayers for luck, maybe. Do you think it would? I think they already know enough about this guy, but then again, I mean, based on that video we saw yesterday,
Take that off. No, I don't like it.
It was horrible. I really saw like, damn, this guy's really a POS. We already knew, but like, he's absolutely terrible. Elizabeth says, thank you, Chief, for redirecting back to our reputation.
All right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave the nails because now I'm like, they're so tiny, especially the ones I'm trying to work with. I'm not big on this design, ladies, but I guess it is what it is. I'm guessing I can activate and top coat these. I don't think I'm gonna have any issues.
Contentious topics, right? Lots of high emotions running. Just Amy, thank
The
you
only
so much.
concern would be
Ken Banks, just keep working.
taking the color off the stickers.
Nicole says, thank you for your ethical coverage and respect for the content.
Let's try it.
MP says, good morning. He's writing down all he's going to address when he gets to speak. When he gets up to speak. I do wonder if he's going to speak.
Seems fine.
This is what's going on the break. They're actually just arguing if they're going to be admitting evidence or not. They probably should have said, let's talk and take a coffee break. Then at least we know, because we do not know now what's going on.
So I was originally gonna use gel top coat to seal in these stickers, but
I'm South African. I come from South Africa.
I prefer to use dip top coat. So if I can get away with dip, I'm gonna use dip. This is what they look like. I do not like this design at all. I don't mind the accent nails, but you know what? I might take these stickers off. Maybe I'll just take them off, you guys. I don't like them.
Burgos is complaining about his new cell. He didn't want a new cell, but like, buddy, you're gonna pack all your little things and do
But
it
it's super hard to.
after this penalty phase to a whole new environment. And we don't know yet, is that life without parole or is it death row?
Oh, I know what I can use. Let's use a scraper like this.
Smile Love says, I just voted a dirty late. Well, yeah, we're waiting for them to decide if they'll pay the jail. 60% say you think that they will pay it.
Can tell I'm not like satisfied because I keep changing it.
They're going to show us the emails. Huh?
All right, let me throw some activator at the top of this now. I'll just put it back on. All right. Now I want to get this one off.
Be kind.
Just the top one. Ooh, that came off a lot easier.
99 sticker.
Got to remember this tool for that stuff. All right. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off, and then we'll
Made DP a done deal. Did you guys see that? Or
top
not?
coat.
It's not nice to see, but I might show you the short if you want to see it. Yes, me too. Elizabeth Moore says, I'm looking forward to
Ooh,
seeing
this
Burgos
one's a
World Music with
little-
impact taking place. Yeah,
Oh,
because
whatever,
these are
it's
still
fine.
witness testimonies.
So I'm kind of just gonna go around my. Well, you gotta be careful. So I'm just gonna go around the stickers.
So, trigger warning everyone, I'm going to play you a video of Burgos speaking to his own son, okay? It is heartbreaking. If you want to mute this and look away,
Yesterday they played a video of this guy with his own son
I'm going to play it now.
yelling at the kid, making him cry. Then they showed video of his house with holes punched in the walls everywhere and stuff.
Videos shorts, see? Go there, and here it is.
Yeah, he's yelling at the kid, telling him to go to bed. And he's just like a little, maybe 2-year-old, you know? Huh? You want to be careful with the top coat, especially because there's, you know, like a lumpy
Yesterday, they also
surface
showed everything
that it
from
is getting on the nail.
They showed videos of Dominic crawling around, walking, running on the trampoline before he couldn't walk, right? After the injection.
It looks a prettier with
Couldn't walk anymore. So they
top
showed that
coat
video,
on it
like,
because
crawling
the
around.
sparkle kind of lights
Then I
up.
said, what is he saying? He says, go to bed. Go to bed. And he says, I said, go to bed. The baby's crying and like, why? Like, you can feel the tone. I'm sure you can feel the energy of like, oh my word. And this guy's so mean, you
Okay.
know? And
Go
then
back
he said,
through and do dip top
dramatic
coat layer
little
number
shit.
2.
Like, he's like, shut up. You're a dramatic little shit. And this is between about a baby to her. Yes. That baby we saw is his own son. Of course, Dominic was his own son too. I just mean the son he had with his wife. Yeah, he has 2 sons with his wife Anne. Dominic was his son from Selden. But to see how he spoke to that poor son, oh man, and now it's on the internet, of course. And one day when the son called him up, I don't know if it would be the one that's 14 or 14 and 6, what they said.
This is a really pretty color.
Having my brother
It would work good for a
murdered
sand
by his
color
hand, anger
too.
at his teeth. My brother's killer got off on a technicality 6 years after the man was okay. Death penalty was off the table due to
That's
extradition
what they
from
look
Venezuela.
like.
So you say having my brother murder. Is it murder or murder? Murder, understand? Anger at his teeth. Okay, my brother's
Now I
killer
don't like the sticker on my
got
index or
off on
pinky either. I might end up filing them off later.
Okay. Thank
Who
you so much.
knows? I don't know what
So
I'm gonna
sorry.
do, but I'm not really satisfied with this Manny. So I don't know what to do.
Shame, man. That was harsh.
Well, right now I'll just sit here and let it dry, but beyond that, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, you guys. Now I feel like the stickers on my index and pinky are just like kind of thrown on there in the middle of the nail with like no rhyme or reason, you know what I mean?
She was actually allegedly the wife of Burgos's wife's boss.
Like nothing ties it together.
So, but another border patrol agent. Another border patrol agent called Z. That's who he was texting with 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes before the murders, and again later after the murders.
Also, this one's a
That's
little
right. And when
crooked.
that little boy will see the video and remember what he did.
And this one, part of it, the top of it is a little bit gone.
That's what I say. Did they ever have pets?
So.
I really hope not, based on what we know about him. Phyllis says, who was videotaping? I think him. That's the problem. I think he was recording. I think he was so funny or what? Yeah.
I don't know.
And as Susan said, that's why we are here justice.
There really no comments, you guys.
Diana Rodriguez says, the fact that women still find this man attractive after all he's done is shocking. You know, with that hyperistophilia disorder, people think that they're the exception to the rule, and unfortunately they never are.
Who said that, Michelle? Oh no, Michelle.
By Jason Moss, that I would recommend reading. And the reason being, he was a college.
You worked on him. Yeah, I don't like this one either.
And so he wrote to them. And John Wayne Gacy
First off, this
was
is
one
not a
that
color I
wrote
would
that,
normally
so did
pick,
Donna.
but that's why I was
So when you're
like,
reading that book, show
let's
me
go for
how
it, you know?
those types of
I think I
are.
should have did this color,
Because
the ugly
And I mean-
yellow pukey color, or
the second
something.
component of it all
I don't know. This does nothing for
and
my
how they
skin
write to
tone,
everyone
that's for
like
sure.
that,
But
and how they objectify. And
I just,
it's
it's not
horrible.
even
A lot
the
of
color.
people
Like the
think
dip
that
itself
this
is
the
pretty.
thing. Connecting with these depraved people that are in prison, whether it's death row, life without parole, whatever it is.
But
sentence, you might not realize
it's
how
just
much
kinda
they can
like a
do
blood
skin,
dip.
how much they can coercively control you from behind bars. And
because you didn't
Jason
like
Moss
the
gives you
design.
advice eventually.
Yeah, and if I
Jason
want
read,
to, you know what? If
I would
I'm-
Jason guilt trip him.
I might just
That
file
feeling
off
sacrifice, you got
the
that in
index
your
and pinky, you know what I mean,
So would recommend
and then
reading it
just
if you want
leave
to,
them
so that you know
plain.
what I want.
I don't think it would be so bad if just these stickers were on here. It would still wouldn't be anything great, but
And I understand
I think it would
very,
be
very
look
dangerous.
better
Not that I ever wanted to contact them, but sometimes
than it
people-
does now.
Well, you see people are like, you need to contact them, interview them. I
Guys,
think
the
they'll
only
be-
time I see the
they'll be
comments
very
is when
good.
I have to hit I have to hit the comment box on my phone and then hit live chat. And then it stays up for like 5 seconds maybe, and then it's gone again. Also, Patty, are you here?
It's so awesome. Thank you, Laura.
She was here earlier.
Linda
She's
says
still
look at
here.
Patty, he had a lot of female admirers. Yes, he did. Okay, Toy says, why?
These
did
are already
you
dry.
give me that so many questions? Apparently,
I really do think these
TFW,
dry
and I'm not sure
fast.
which side that would be on. Let me know if you know, but us, or not,
Itch my
a lot
finger
of the
real
time,
quick.
maybe because they're protected by the truth. So I would think that the prosecution. Because
All right.
if we were to-
I'm gonna put some cuticle oil on and end the video.
Maybe that's the defense. I don't know.
And then
Cha-cha dots is most
decide what I'm gonna do
Exactly.
on these now. You know what will probably look cute on these too are those beach wave stickers because this looks like
The
sand.
name of the book is called The Last.
It would just be like the waves coming up on the sand. That's what I should have used.
And you can read letters that John Wayne Gacy wrote to him. It's horrible. I mean, he was a true crimer, shall we say, right? They say it started with a college course assignment.
Oh, let's use this. I haven't used this in a while. This is the lemon meringue cake, I think it's called, or lemon cake or something. From Thunderbird
And this
Lane.
guy,
Bottle's really unique too.
was thinking, I'm your skin. So,
So Thunderbird Lane dip powders. I think I have a code there. It's Tara15, I believe.
So many people out there who aren't killers.
Oh, it feels so good putting cuticle oil on at the end of a mani, you guys. Like, the skin's so dry. It's just like, my skin anyway, just like soaks it up.
You're behind bars. You do nothing for you. Are they at lunch? No. They're just arguing something, but I really do wonder at this point. What are they doing? It's 11:47. Wish they would tell us what they're doing.
So I'm excited for our collab in 3 days. That's gonna be fun, and yeah, I'll be doing that on Thursdays live. I'll be using my custom dip from Lexi Nail. She let me name it too, so I think is Birthday Girl. Lizzo has a song called Birthday Girl, but we're also the birthday girls, right? So, and that's what I asked for. She might change it, we'll see. But I am very excited for that. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a Moondust nail dips mani. The ambassadors are doing a collab. We're posting on Thursday. All using the same colors, but freestyle, so we can do whatever design we want. I haven't even swatched 2 of the colors yet, so I gotta do that before tomorrow too. So I have some kind of idea what the mani plan is. So here's my so-so manicure from Revel Nail using Berber necklace, and it's actually a very pretty neutral. I just think it doesn't look good on me, the color itself, you know. I think this is a color that would look good on probably anybody else's skin but mine. Definitely, like, I think it would look good on an olive or a tan skin.
And you are in control.
But on my skin, I don't know.
It could be.
I don't know. But hey, at least I tried it, and now I know. Don't wear this color again. And the stickers are from Amazon, by the way. So thanks everybody for being here. Michelle, Tara, and Patty, Britt, maybe, I don't know, Janet, Mallory. I know Mallory was here too. Hope you guys have a good day. Wish me luck hiking 2 miles to pick up Dominic in 88-degree temperatures. Yeah, I usually do stick to nudes that I have a pink base. That's what I like, are pink based nudes. But I'm not good either, like at knowing like my skin tone and what colors to wear. So maybe you can give me some advice on that, Michelle. But this came in a collection I bought anyway. It was part of a collection. So if nothing else, I learned something today, right? Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
The burger break. This is burger time. Someone said burger. What a day would that be?